What's going on, visionaries? Welcome back to another video. So today we're actually doing more of a fish trap video, and I'm placing out 3 traps, 2 homemade traps and 1 wired trap, and we're going to be setting them all around to see if we can catch some cool freshwater creatures that we might possibly bring back to the pond. So this is the creek.
Here we have this DIY trap, and I got some rocks down in the bottom, and we got some food, so we're gonna head down and see what there is. So there was actually a time where I used to catch crawdads down here. There's a bunch of little minnows. You got a nice, pretty little creek, good ecosystem. But if you can see, you might be able to see some small bass that are actually down in here. My go-to baits, we got some dog food, some ham, some bread, and we're just gonna pop the boys in here, and hopefully it stays down here, and we'll maybe be able to catch some little minnows. A little bit of dog food, some bread to spread the scent. All right, so hopefully they should be able to see this and smell it and hop on in.
Now, yes, this one is a little bit of a smaller trap, so I don't think we're going to be able to catch any crawfish in this one. We're kind of looking for some small little bass, catfish, baby crawdads, I don't know. But I'm trying to save my bigger trap for when we go out to the delta, which is pretty much like a freshwater ocean out here.
Get this to sink a little bit. All right, so since it's right over here, I'm just gonna sort of push it out. All right, so there's our little trap right there.
So hopefully within the next 24 hours, that little trap can get something. But let's go head over to another pond that we're planning to go to, and then the delta. It might be a little dark by the time we get to that one, but we're hopefully gonna still try. Alright guys, so this is our next little spot over here by the pond. Right here I've seen a lot of baby bluegills and some bigger fish here, but I'm in a spot where I know there's most likely a lot of little fish. Alright, so I know that around here there's a fair amount of baby bluegills and just little fish, so I'm hoping that if I put it somewhere here, I don't have enough rope, but I'll just stick it. I'll stick it here in the bush.
So the trap is just sitting right about in there, and that's where we're basically gonna be searching here. It's gonna be sitting there for the next 24 hours.
So next spot, delta, huge body of water, which is why I wanted to save that for the big steel trap where I could possibly catch something like big and cool. Which this pond still offers, and it might be even better because the delta is such a big body of water, but I'm just hoping that the delta pays off a little more. I'd hope the delta pays off a little bit better than this place does. All right guys, so we weren't actually be able to find a spot over here on the delta because a lot of people have houses along here and you can't really, go in there. But driving along this road, there's this canal that I tested, and it's about 1.5 feet deep.
So as you can see, it is pretty musty along this here. It goes a long way, but you can kind of see little ripples on top of the water, which is probably some sort of water bug. But my bet is just to go throw it down in the middle of here, because it's like 1.5 feet. So hopefully there's at least some sort of creature out here. There may not be too many fish, but we'll just see what's down here.
Okay, well hopefully we're over here. Hopefully you can see me, but I'm just gonna sort of throw this in the middle. Right there. I can't really see which way it landed, but I can suction it, put it in right down here, and hopefully tomorrow around this time, we'll have something to show you. So as you guys can see, we're back. We got the little critter keeper, and this time we're here at the pond. Small crawfish we can keep in this little container. We can talk about him, but we're also gonna head over to the other spots where we have even bigger traps. And I have seen some ripples in the water to where there were some smaller bluegills, so hopefully there could be something actually. Got some water. Well, I wasn't expecting a huge amount in this area, but if you guys look in here, I'm probably crushing anything that is in here. But just for next time, since there is still some bait in here, I do kind of want to try over here because I saw, oh, come on,
All right, I think I angled it perfectly. I'm honestly just gonna stick that right there. And this should stay here, and it's in a perfect direction to where I've seen some movement around here where there were some bluegills. So
even though there is nothing in here, it's still a good idea. You can go make traps out of little bottles. It's actually really fun. So you guys can go try this in your local creeks, local body of water, because even especially if you're in salt water, you never know what you're actually gonna get. But let's go over. We're actually gonna go to the delta now where we have the big trap. So hopefully there's something good there.
all right, so there's actually quite a few ripples like going on right over here. I don't know if you can see them, but there's a fair amount of ripples.
Just kind of going along where the trap is here. So I'm hoping there's definitely something here. I've never tried these little, I don't know if sometimes you go by like these farm areas and there's like a little like canal of water that's like along these farms or something like that. I kind of think that's what this is because it goes a long ways. And we're in for sort of a farmer community because you can see actually there's like corn right there. I am Corn City, so well, I'm gonna set you guys up right here and hopefully I'm gonna show you close up if we get anything. All right guys, so let's see. This is not the most new critter cage we're gonna try to pull these guys in, but let's see. And nope. Well, looks like I'm just gonna try to toss it back. Right there. And hopefully we'll have luck at the pond, but if not, this is still gonna be part one of trying to get something for this pond. Because we're probably gonna keep whatever we get and then put it in one of our ponds. Alright guys, last spot here at the creek. Now this one, if I put the big trap here, the chances are I would have caught something. I've caught crawfish in the big trap here before, some small bluegills, things like that. But I probably would have caught something if I put that one here because I know there's things here. Mainly because this water bottle fish trap is a lot smaller. Anything that gets trapped has to squeeze through the bottle cap. Basically, it'll probably be small if we have anything, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too hopeful. Anything moving? Let's see. I don't think so. Let's take a look. So maybe we can tuck this back right up in here. Maybe some sort of crawfish. If I tuck it up right along this grass right there. But just proves to show you can't always get something. But we did go searching and we will do a part 2 to this because now we're gonna probably go home, feed the animals, and talk about some new pond stuff real quick. But thank you for coming along on this adventure. Hopefully we'll catch something next time. I love you all. We're almost at 3,300 subscribers, so thank you all so much. I'll see ya. Good morning, Visionary fam. I hope you all are having another good morning. It's the next morning for me, so I'm just about to feed the tortoise, go around and feed some of the animals. So again, if you guys are new here, if you want to be future members of the Visionary fam, you can go click down subscribe and then hit those notification bells. And if you already are, thank you, and mix right in there. And he hasn't had some vitamins in a while, so I can sprinkle some vitamins on there. And I'm definitely gonna need to redo this tank. I'm gonna get new soil, new rep debark, and just let me know, when should we do this? We got Lightning, our male platinum beta fish. I need to raise this water level right now, but all the live plants, all those, that one there, the moss ball, that one back there, they're all doing really well. And looks like Lightning's doing good too. So right after this, I will raise the water level, but boom, there we go. And we got the 1 gallon tank. I'm still trying to do water changes every now and then because, here's a light. I want to see if you guys can kind of help me out because the ammonia gets pretty high in here sometimes. And then there's like this little thing that's like poop, but it's like kind of like sand almost. I'm just wondering if it's like the snail's poop that's in here. Alright guys, so it is raining a little bit out here, so I can't spend too much time, but our backyard aquascape pond is actually doing fairly well. It's staying crystal clear. Just when it warms up, I'm gonna do another like 75 to 100% water change, just so I can spray down all this algae. I have to make sure all the bio balls and stuff that hold the beneficial bacteria that make this water, it just holds beneficial bacteria, which is healthy for the pond and for the fish and turtles to thrive. But there haven't been too many fish in here, but it's gonna probably, because it's February right now, so March, April time, we're gonna be getting a lot more fish, especially one for the pool pond right here. So I just had to temporarily take this down, the tarp right there, because it was actually super windy, because we do just need to get a stake, a metal stake or a pole. We're gonna put it right here, cement it in the ground, and then we will have a whole shade for this. And if you haven't seen the first part of this for the shade, you can go click the card up here. But whenever there's leaves in here, if I'm not, I'll normally try to, actually that's just dried algae I'm picking up by that time. So I'll use my little net over there and I'll just scoop along, and it's doing fairly well. Liv and Maddie, our two baby turtles, are doing quite fine. But let me know, I want to make content for you guys. What do you guys want to see? Drop video ideas, comment them down below. I don't normally have a like goal, but if we can get if we can get it a little more than average, if you can get 85 likes on this video, then I will do what the top comment says as my next video, as long as it's not like I have to spend a ton of money, like something I physically can't do. But I will do what the top comment pretty much says if this gets 85 likes, so go hit that like button. So the Bible verse of the day is popping up right here. I like to share my faith with you guys, and this is an easy way where I can do it. The positive comment shout out, boom, right there. I hope you enjoy your little shout out. I like to give you guys shout outs, and if you put something positive down in the comments below, then I'll most likely give you a shout out in one of these upcoming videos. So my name is David, this is Fishvisions. Find your vision and follow it. Be a visionary today and subscribe, and I will see you beautiful people next video. Peace.